Good day, friends. It is I, Rashad Marlowe. And I, the author of Modern Pieces, a wonderful book on acting, and the host of Masters of the Craft. Now, it's been a little while since we last saw each other, last year sometime. We lost some funding and things like that over the year. My hair's grown a bit longer. My beard's a little more thicker. I had to play a role. But we will persevere because we have a new sponsor, no longer Bigelow Tea. They dropped us. But we have Enzymedica. Enzymedica Prebiotic Superfoods Drink Mix. And what is great about this is it improves your digestion so you can really enunciate every single word of dialogue with passion and compassion straight from the gut. So, they are our sponsor today. Now, last time we were here, we had the wonderful Oscar winner, Brie Larson. And let me tell you, it was a dream come true to interview her. Unfortunately, we do not have such an A-list guest today. But that's okay, because we are here for the Masters of the Craft. And not only will we teach you how to be a master of the craft, we will also make you a master of the craft. So, without any further ado, my guest at this time is the wonderful, from Charlotte, North Carolina originally, Jane Smith is her name. Come to the couch, camera. Jane, are you back there?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Never apologize for being late. Sometimes just don't make a late entrance, because that's unacceptable. Because then you leave your actors there to improvise through a scene. Sometimes that happens twice in one run. Good evening, Jane Smith.
Hello.
And welcome to Masters of the Craft.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So, Jane, I see you're from Charlotte, North Carolina, an absolute wonderful town.
No, that's actually completely wrong.
I was misinformed. Where are you from then, Jane Smith?
I am originally from Richmond, Virginia.
Ah, Richmond, Virginia. A fine city. Virginia is for lovers. I remember that phrase when I did a dinner theater there once.
Yes, I've done dinner theater in Virginia as well.
Excellent. Excellent. So, Jane, what drove you to become an actress?
Okay. I don't know, really. I like...
You don't know? If someone were to ask Rashad Marlowe why he became an actor, it's because I was meant to be an actor. I was always dramatic. I would host my own talk show. I would pretend like I was John Ritter and I would interview my cat and wrestling buddies. That's what we do as actors.
Oh.
That is a true story about me, Rashad Marlowe.
Okay.
I shared that, the passion. And I knew I had to be an actor. And not only did I become an actor, I became a 4-time Jeff Award winner.
Oh.
That is the Theater Award in Chicago, Illinois. The center of the universe for acting.
Didn't you used to be a 3-time Jeff winner?
Yes, I became a 4-time Jeff winner. A year has passed since then. And I became a 4th.
But we've been in quarantine that whole time.
That is true, but when you become a master of your craft, they just give you another award, even if you haven't been to any theater.
Oh, well, that's nice. I mean, I've done a couple of Zoom play readings.
Zoom play readings, yes, a very interesting. I've done a few of those myself. They're not quite the same. You don't quite get that audience reaction.
That's true.
That's okay, though.
Not like, did you see the latest Halloween movie that came out a few years ago?
I did see a little bit of that.
I was an extra.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Every day is Halloween. That was a song in the 80s, a fantastic song. I believe it was the Misfits, I think, that sang that.
Oh.
Fantastic song.
I don't know. I wasn't alive in the 80s.
Oh, so you're a young pup, are you? So anyway, Jane, I don't know if you saw the show last year, but we had the Oscar winner, the YouTube star, the activist, a woman who uses her platform for good and not evil. Brie Larson was on the show.
Yes. I know who Brie
What
Larson
an
is.
energetic experience it was.
Mm.
To be able to interact with a master of her craft. Are you a master of your craft, Jane? That doesn't sound like a master of her craft.
Well, I mean, you invited me. You paid me to be here. So.
Au contraire, our sponsor, Enzymedica, is paying for your bills. Anyway, that's okay. So tell me, what is a role that you played recently? How did you get in character for that role?
Let's see. The last theater role that I played before the pandemic was Desdemona.
Desdemona from Othello.
Yes. You know the play.
Fantastic.
And it was a very rewarding experience. It was very certainly a difficult experience as an actress. It's not the most demanding role that Shakespeare ever wrote for women, but it's still a very difficult one emotionally.
Yes.
And
very emotional role. Now, do you think if Brie Larson were playing that role, that she would be like, well, it's a little difficult to play this role, and it's not so powerful. No, she would take it with gusto.
I'm not Brie Larson.
We know you're not Brie Larson. That's okay. Now, we can't all be Brie Larson.
No.
YouTube star, Oscar winner, activist.
I know who Brie Larson is.
Started out as a child activist and built her way up. Living in California, right there at the heart of Hollywood.
I did not do that. I was a Girl Scout for 14 years.
A Girl Scout? How did that inform your acting? How did you decide, I'm going to become an actor?
Well, I got to be in the scouting play every year.
Oh, the scouting play. Top of the line there. I've been all over Chicago theaters, Steppenwolf, and many other excellent theaters in Chicago. But you did some scouting plays, so that sounds... You're definitely on your way to being a master of your craft.
Listen, I'm...
30 years to be a great actor. It took me 10.
Oh, okay.
You seem a little intimidated. I hope I am not giving an intimidating presence to you, Jane. You know, Jane Smith, I don't think that's quite the name you need in Hollywood. Are you related to Will Smith?
I'm not related to anyone famous.
No Smith. All right. Well, maybe we need to drop the Smith from your name and put a different last
I'm
name.
fine with that.
Right. What do you think would be a powerful name that would gravitate and grab people? Coffee?
Jane Myers.
Jane Myers. You have a very infectious laugh there. It reminds me of a good friend, Natalie Portman. She also had a similar laugh at a Golden Globes party I was at with my good friend Brendan Fraser, who had quite a laughing fit.
Okay.
And falling over and, he was mocked very badly for it, which is really very tragic. A great man.
When you asked me to be here, I thought we were going to talk about acting, not your famous friends.
Well, I do have a lot of famous friends because I'm Rashawn Malou, 4-time Jeff Award winner. So, Jane Myers, not bad. But I feel Jane, when I hear Jane, I hear plain Jane.
But
And I don't want you to be a
Jane
plain...
Austen.
Oh, she's a great author, but the plain Jane, I see you as plain Jane right now. Plain Jane Myers. We need a name that really grabs them, something that no one else is using.
Okay.
Obviously, there's already Brie Larson. You can't have her name.
No.
That's okay. We don't want you to be another Brie. We don't need another Brie Larson. We need a Jane Myers, except not that name. We need Munster Myers. No, that's bad.
Munster?
Cheddar Myers.
Are you going for cheeses?
Yes, because Brie Larson is named after a cheese.
She's not named after a...
She actually said in an interview very many years ago. You can look it up on YouTube. She was on that guy who used to hold
Pretty sure that was
before James Corden. The guy that was before James Corden. He used to be on the Drew Carey show. She literally said she was named after the Brie cheese. Swiss Myers. Almost like a Swiss Miss. And you have the blonde golden hair like
No.
Swiss Miss. Swiss Myers! That's your name.
It is not my name.
It should be.
Okay,
You seem very intimidated, Jane.
you've said that twice already.
Why are you so intimidated?
It's just, I don't know. I thought, like...
I think maybe you need
You
some...
keep talking about Brie Larson, and I am not Brie Larson, and...
That is true, you are not Brie Larson.
No,
It's okay.
I thought this was going to be fun, and...
You're not having fun, Jane?
I
You are on Masters of the Craft. One of the finest acting shows. Excuse me, my throat tickled for a minute
maybe drink some more of your coffee.
there. Finest acting shows that you could find. Perhaps you need some Enzymatica prebiotics.
Oh my...
Because you need to be able to speak from the gut.
Okay.
Your diaphragm, enunciate every single word
I thought...
as an actor does.
I thought we were gonna, like, do an active...
You know, we do an activity. I'm glad you brought it up, Jane. We read from the back of everyday items.
Yeah, this was actually why I wanted to do this show.
This is why you want to
because
do it,
that
Tom.
sounded
Now,
like fun.
I handed you a bag backstage.
Yes.
Why don't you show us, Jane? Show us that you're no ordinary Jane. You're no plain Jane. You are Swiss Myers. And you are taking charge as an actress. Give it to us.
This is fruit strings from Imperfect Foods.
Excellent product. I had a bag yesterday.
These delicious fruit strings are made with 100% fruit and are a food waste fighting alternative to traditional fruit snacks. Made from a base of fresh New Zealand apples and other assorted fruits, these strings are cut from the leftovers of fruit bars. They are just as fun to eat as they are tasty.
Wow! Take back what I said about Swiss Myers. Jane Smith, that was impressive. That was hotter than sex.
Oh, thank you.
Fantastic. You have truly started your way to become a master of the craft. But let me just show you an example.
Oh, all right.
Dr. Michael Murray, this would be the character I would be playing. He is an author of over 30 books on healing power of nature. This is a quote from him. Our body's microbes, composed of billions of good bacteria, plays a crucial role in our health. The growth and health of these bacteria can be dramatically enhanced with prebiotics. This formula helps boost not only our own microbiomes, but supplemental problems as well. Wasn't that wonderful, Jane?
It was all right.
All right. You dare criticize a 4-time Jeff Award winner?
Well, it was okay. It was okay.
I see, Jane. You think that you have become a master of your craft
No,
already
no,
after
no.
one reading, huh?
I never
You
said
just
that.
beat up the Jeff Beard Award winner.
I never said that. You know, I think this is actually my cue to get my paycheck and go.
You'll be paid. You'll be
Thank
paid
you.
handsomely by the wonderful folks at Probiotics.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you very much for having
I recommend you get yourself a Nissan commercial.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on Masters of the Craft. We helped Jane Smith today. Like I said, we're all about helping here on Masters of the Craft. And go ahead and get this for your gut. Good day, Masters of the Craft. Acting.